So while I was away, what is it you always wanted to say?
Let's see.
I love you, Mike?
No.
No? Well,
Trust
what
me,
is it that you always wanted to say?
what I wanted to say.
Say that again?
I always wanted to say this. Here's Yanni. Come on out. Look at how
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Beautiful.
Now hold on a second. Something's missing.
Oh, the hair thing.
It's not the hair, Yanni. It's the mustache.
Oh, the mustache. Yeah.
You have the whole goatee thing going on.
You know,
It looks good.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
I've been hanging around southern Greece and South Florida and just swimming a lot, so I started cutting my hair a little more and shaving a little more. And
Yeah, because you don't look like the cover of Yanni Live.
Thank God for the change. I like it.
I like this. Ladies, he looks pretty darn good, doesn't he?
Thank you.
You look younger every year, too. I mean, you look like you're 10 years younger than you were 10 years ago.
I'm staying on this show for a long time. I like this. Thank
All right,
you.
so let's talk about this CD. It was taped live at the Mandalay Bay Hotel out in Las Vegas.
Yes.
I know that very well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Really beautiful place.
And tell us about the CD itself.
Well,
The music.
it's a live CD. It took me 2.5 years to complete. It took 1 year of post-production. We shot it high definition, 16 cameras, and we recorded, I don't know, 120, 130 channels of digital audio.
And the thing about your music, and for those out in the audience, those few of you out in the audience who aren't familiar, I mean, it's kind of like that whole world perspective. You bring all sorts of ethnicities and cultures in, and you've traveled. I mean, have you hit pretty much every country? Pretty
much. Well, the world is a big place, but you know, I've been fortunate enough to have visited quite a lot of the world, and it changes your mind. It opens your mind a lot.
And the interesting thing is that, especially given what's going on right now in this current climate in the Mideast. You can travel around the world, and it doesn't matter if you're American or Greek or whatever. Music, I mean, in your definition, you've said it brings everybody together.
Yes, absolutely. There was a time a few years ago where I felt the world was coming together, and I was very pleased. You could go freely anywhere you wanted. And nowadays, we all know it looks a little more polarized, a little more aggressive, a little more explosive. Hopefully, we'll just back all that stuff out.
We have some audience questions. I'm going to bring you in. Go ahead.
What gives you some of your greatest inspiration as far as writing your music?
Life itself. You just live, it moves you, it affects you. Life can be beautiful, it can be painful, and it has all the gamut. And then if you're truthful about and honest about how you express yourself and what life feels like to you, then your music is original, and hopefully people will enjoy it.
You never had any formal training, though, musically? How does that happen?
I refused
to.
There was...
Seriously, how does that happen? You just heard the music in your head?
There was a piano in the house, and my older brother was taking piano lessons, but I refused to take lessons. And my father was intelligent enough to allow me that. And I just sat at the piano all the time, and I like to improvise.
Yes, sir. I'm a songwriter myself, and I was just wondering, what steps did you take to actually make it big? Do you have anything that supported yourself while you were trying to do that?
And do you have any internship positions?
My God, there are no particular steps. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to really have passion. You got to love it, because it's not going to be easy.
Speaking of
There's
passion,
a lot of competition.
Yanni, do you have are you married? Do you have a lady friend?
Not now.
Oh, okay. What are you looking for in a woman? I'm not asking specifically, so quit making fun of me and don't make the Lion Man sound. Because I'm sure there are a lot of ladies that are curious.
I adore women. I love women.
So in other words, he's not looking for one particular woman.
Now I'm going to embarrass you. I think you're gorgeous.
Oh, well. This is just my day. I'm being flared all over the place.
Hi, here.
All right, so what's going to happen next for you? Where are you going? Touring?
Well,
where can we see you in person?
I think maybe at the end of this year, beginning of next year, we're going to do a tour. It may be a world tour. What is interesting about this live video is that there's 15 countries that are represented. There are people that come from 15 different nations that are in the orchestra. From Caracas, Venezuela, and the flutist is the best in the world. from Armenia, one of the violinists. I think he's the best in the world too, and you can watch him.
He's such a charming man. Yanni, thank you very much. Thank you.